I hope you're all doing well. I'm just gonna vlog because this is real life. This is real life. So right now I'm making some coffee. My dog's finishing the rest of my bacon breakfast, and my beautiful daughter, Sarai, can you say hi? Can you say hi? Hi. You can see her little hand waving. She's watching Moana. Moana is coming through. Oh, shout out to my new hammock chair. Oh, that's a mess, but there's a hammock chair. And they're supposed to be for outdoors, but I have one outside and one here because I'm actually loving it. Anyway, so all right, Bailey, you're done. Good job. Okay, so the plan for today, and I just want to vlog about first week of NP school. And yeah, so my friend that we've known each other for about 2 weeks since orientation, not even after orientation, we have a Facebook group, and then we were trying to figure out who lives on which side of town, and we live in the exact same neighborhood. Praise God. And she has children, so another plus. So I said we're gonna be bestest friends because you definitely understand wife life, mom life, student life, work life, all that. And yeah, so that's where I'm heading right now. My husband's busy, so he's not here. So we're gonna see how we can study with 4 kids. 4 kids ranging from 1.5 to I think 7. So wish us luck. Yeah, so overall, let's see if I can just leave this here. All right, that'll work. I'm feeling overwhelmed. Overwhelmed because, well, there's about 4 modules in exam 1, and you always know exam 1 is always tough. You really just, I don't know, so I can make it a little brighter. I don't know if that helped. You don't know, you are learning the teacher's teaching and exam taking style, and I just don't know what to anticipate. So I reviewed and listened to the lectures at least 2 times each. I've taken my notes. I will be posting my study routine, note-taking routine, so you will see all that I did with all the content. So right now it's just like a one-way thing. Like I listened, I took notes, and now I'm trying to start the studying and teaching process. So actually like internalizing it, understanding it, and then being able to teach it. And so that takes a lot of effort because, you know, if I don't understand, I have to continue to research and all that stuff. So anyways, we had our first like WebEx course, and we got to meet and talk to the instructor. I signed up to be the presenter for next week's case study, and from what I know is the instructor likes to take advantage of educational moments and maybe put you on the spot. And I don't know, I'm going to freeze up, so I'm hoping that does not happen. All right, coffee. And yeah, I'm trying to figure it out. I used to read my textbook a lot, and I just heard that this time around that's not like an option really. Like it's not a good way to do that because it's so much content, you're not going to get through it. And so they just said use it as a reference, read the sections you don't know. And when I'm looking at all the modules and all the content, I'm like, I don't know any of this, so technically I should be reading the book, but that's not what they told me to do. So they told me to focus on PowerPoints and what the teachers lecture, like comments, and I guess that's what we're gonna do. We started thinking we're gonna do the objectives. We did one objective that took forever. Even it was split among a couple students, and then we flat out. Well, I think I may have flat out asked her like our objectives, like what's the way. How should we be studying? How can we self-quiz ourselves? And so she gave us 3 things. Know the disease, know the signs, symptoms of it, the pathology behind it, or pathophysiology about it, and then how do you treat it. So that's what I'm going to probably focus on when I start doing all my index cards and stuff like that. But I obviously have to get past the whole cell and gene stuff to actually get into some disease processes and stuff like that. So that's pretty much it. I'm still excited. Everyone's excited for me. I'm still on the, am I gonna make it? This is overwhelming. For instance, this week I probably already put in 25 hours of studying. No lie. Yesterday I was on call. Praise God, because it was 3 12s that I was scheduled back to back, and I hate doing 3s in a row. So that last shift I was put on call and I wasn't called in, so I literally was at Starbucks from 5:30 in the morning till maybe 2-3 p.m. And this isn't a joke. Like, I needed to keep telling myself, I'm like, there's a lot of information. This is all for long-term use. You know, I will be the provider at one point, and I need to get it together. So trying to figure out the best balance for sure of how to manage home life, school life, work life, and, you know, still stay happy and all that. And I know there's going to be a ton of emotions and changes and all that, but I don't know. So overall, first week is done. I listened to all my lectures for the first exam, and now it's just kind of grinding and studying it out in preparation of this exam, working on some case studies, getting to know my study partners, my group partners, and just kind of keep it going. So thank you guys for all of your positive comments, thoughts. You guys really have helped me on my nursing journey, and I know it's like a two-way thing, so I thank you guys. And I will be hopefully blogging more. I know everyone's like, yeah, please blog your graduate school stuff, and I'm like, I definitely will to the best of my ability. I really can't make promises because obviously school is a priority, and I know there's other things. Anyways, I just have to find a balance. That's pretty much it. So I can't commit to it, but I will be doing my very best to try and just share with you all this you know, continuation. So if you're starting school, congrats. Let me know how it's going. How are you balancing everything? If you have any tips on how to do all of that, feel free to leave it in the comment section below. I'm sure myself and others could definitely benefit from that. And I guess that's pretty much it. Coffee's almost done. My book bag, I'm getting it ready with everything in there. Oops, flashcards just fell out. Yeah, so I will probably check in a little later, maybe post after study session to see how effective this was. I'm not too sure, but just wish us luck, okay? And having a study buddy in your same neighborhood, it took me 3 minutes, if that, to drive to her house. So right before I got everything, like, my car is packed. Like, that's the right stuff. My book bag, her iPad, my laptop's back there. It's just a lot, so I'm kind of getting a little overwhelmed. I felt a little bit of anxiety of just like bringing her into a whole new environment, and then what's gonna happen? Is it gonna be productive? Because we don't have time to waste. So yeah, I'm just grateful that it was only a 3-minute drive, and that we can find a way to entertain. Sarai is loving Moana, so I'm hoping on her iPad I can play Moana and she will let us study. But there's going to be 3 girls here, so I'm hoping the older girls will help play with Sarai too. So shout out to all the mamas. I was playing. Shout out to all the moms and the parents and people who have families who are going to pursue their, what did he open? To pursue their goals and dreams. It's very hard to balance it all, but they've done it. We can do it. Alright, hey guys, so we have been studying for maybe like an hour and a half. Have only gotten through like 1.5 PowerPoints. Say hi. She bumped herself and with the textbook. But, oh, okay. We're still trying to study a little more, so yeah. Alright guys, so I am back home. It was very interesting because we had 4 kids there. And Sarai, you know, was in a new environment, and there were stairs, which clearly she's young, so that was scary. But we at least got to 3 PowerPoints, and I was able to discuss it, so I feel better. I feel less anxious. Well, I'm still anxious. I can't say that. Like, it wasn't as bad as we thought. So yeah, so just came back from a study session. I'm probably gonna put the pool out here and just have her kind of play with the water, because it's super nice out, hot, and I can study on my hammock and just read, etc. So can you stop? I don't know. All right, so happy Sunday. Hope you guys are all doing well. I was wondering, is anyone interested in a study with me video? I'm curious how that'll work, because I need to talk it out, and I'm wondering if it'll do anyone any good if you hear me explain things. Like, for instance, if I'm looking at the cell and we're talking about the 2 types of cells, the prokaryote and eukaryote, and I start discussing the differences from the 2, which is what I do to study, will y'all benefit from that? I don't really know. So let me know in the comment section below. We'd love to kind of get your ideas on how I can do that, because it'll give me another opportunity to talk to you guys, share some information, etc. Just finished vlogging, studying, and Sarai's in the pool while I have my setup out here. So thanks again for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and share the videos. Bye.